became interested in marimbas when I first heard marimbas played at a festival up in Oregon, hearing Zimbabwean-style marimba, which is ensemble playing on diatonic marimbas, completely different than concert marimbas. And I started playing marimba, and I played it for a year, and really fell in love with the sound of the marimba and the instrument. I'd already been a student at Humboldt State University, studying piano up until that point in time. So after studying for a year, school ended, and I had no more access to the marimbas up at the university. So that's when I came up with the idea, well, maybe I'll build a marimba, thinking that, well, it's just wood and pipes and a frame. I think I can do that. And even though I'd never built anything remotely close to a marimba, I had no woodworking experience or musical instrument building experience. So I went for it and put everything into it and became completely consumed by building this marimba. And 9 months later, it was finished, and it was so far removed from a halfway decent musical instrument that I had to do it again. And so I just kept making more and more marimbas, small marimbas, some large ones, and working on refining the process of tuning, the engineering. I kept wanting my own nice marimba so I could play a marimba. It was embarrassing to play a marimba for a friend of mine when it didn't sound good. It was simple as that. It was humiliating. It was like, oh, I can do better than this. I want it to be really nice. I want it to sound really, really good. I want it to be worthy of playing in a band. And that's what really drove me is I wanted it to be a respectable musical instrument. And eventually I realized that maybe if I kept doing this and I got really good at it, I could probably sell them and maybe even make a living at it. And so early on I started all by myself, and then I had a friend started helping me. Also, I had no woodworking skills or metalworking skills, so I realized I needed to acquire those skills to do what I imagined in my mind. So I worked in a shop for a while, a woodworking shop, a nice woodworking shop. And in the meantime, I always had my own shop. Evenings, weekends, I was always at it. Figured out how to tune, how to design the frames, the resonators, understand the engineering of the instrument. And then in 1989, that's when I quit my job, my woodworking job, and launched Marimba One as my full-time occupation.